What's good, YouTube? This is your boy Shoefly, and we are back with another Hype Beast pickup.
This is the next generation.
All right, we are back, and we have a pickup for you guys. If you know already, you know this box, or maybe you don't know this box. But right now, these are the most limited shoes to drop this year. And these are the Levi 4s. So these dropped last week, Saturday. And if you see my last blog, I was actually not able to pick up these shoes. As you know, these shoes were extremely limited. They didn't come out on the sneakers app. They weren't at any footsie sites. And what footsies means is Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champs, Finish Line, any of those stores. It was only boutiques and 21 Mercer, and some other places, but the shoes were very limited. It also came with a jacket as well too. I'm gonna show you guys the shoe, and then we'll talk into how I actually got the shoe, and we'll go into all that. So you have your red box here, and let me show you the label. Let's read the label. The label is Jordan 4 Retro Levi's NRG, and the colorway is Denim Sale Game Red. Retail, or suggested retail, is $225. Here's a copy of that for you, or a picture of that. On the outside of the box, you have a gold Jumpman. You have Levi's on the top. You have a metal circle thingy majig. I don't know what that's called, but it helps you be able to pull the shoe out if you have a lot of shoes. And on the back, it also has another Levi's sign there. On the inside, nothing on the inside. Telling you the dimensions of the box. You have this card here. I'll put this up at the end. As you know, I always show the shoes at the end. And if you want to see the shoes, now I'll put the timestamp where you can fast forward through that if you like. But I'll put a picture of this up later. Here we have the shoes. We'll get into the shoes in a second. The box comes with some clear paper, which actually has Levi and Strauss Co. / Jordan. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I'll show you. And inside the box is just red and has that little government tracking thing. I don't know exactly what that is, but we'll see. Sorry for the noise. But let's get into the shoes. So, if you looked at my last video, which is actually my first vlog, so go check that out. Go support that. I actually sold some sneakers. I went to round 2. They actually posted a shoe, and by the time I got there, it actually sold the day before. So I was kind of thirsty for the shoe overall. I wanted to get the shoe, especially to show you guys, any limited release you always want to try to get your hands on, even if you don't 100% like the shoe, because there's so much shoes coming out. You can always trade it, sell it, whatever you need to do to actually get the shoes that you really like. But I did see the shoe, and I did like the shoe overall. I already knew the shoe was going to be limited. If you don't know, this is not the first time that Jordan has actually worked with Levi's. They've worked with them on the Jordan 1, and there was actually 501 pairs of those shoes. So it was a Jordan 1. I'll put a picture of the shoe up right here. And what they did is it actually came with a pair of pants, 501 jeans, and it was only 501 pair of those. So that actually came out 10 years ago. So it was this is the 10-year anniversary from when Jordan first worked with Levi's. So they chose to do it on the Jordan 4, which I'm not mad at. I wish they did there was a picture floating around of a Jordan 1, a denim Jordan 1. That picture is fire. If I can find it, I'll put it up. But I really, I love Jordan 1, so hopefully they come out with that shoe, because I really do love Jordan 1s, and the way that shoe looked dope. So here's your Jordan 1. It's all denim. It's about some blue denim. And similar to the Cause 4, they have denim on the midsole as well, even on this side. So we'll get into the colorway, and then we'll talk about how I got the shoes. So you have a denim with a tan stitching going across the shoe, or all over the shoe. This fabric that I actually replaced the netting of the Jordan 4 looks like the inside of the shoe, like if the inside of the shoe is flipped out. I'm sorry, not the inside of the shoe, inside of your jeans. You know when you put the cuff in your jeans and it's lighter? That's exactly what it looks like, and that's exactly what it feels like. On the inside of the right shoe, you have a Jordan sign, and if you can't see that, I'll show that later. On the tongue of the Jordan, you have what looks like the back of the Levi's, where it puts your tag on there, and it just has the Jordan sign with the flight on there. And on the bottom, you have your gum sole with red hits, and this is more of a cream. It's not fully white. It's more of a cream, which is pretty cool. I'm glad they put that on there. I definitely like the gum soles on the tips, at the top of the shoe and the bottom of the shoe. The shoelaces are also denim, or blue denim. The air bubble on these is red, and it also has a jagged finish when it comes to the jeans, the jean material. So overall, right now, if you wanted to get these shoes for resale right now is anywhere from $700 to $900, depending on where you buy it from. I was able to get it for much less than that. On the back, you have your Jordan and denim as well too, and on the right shoe, you have Levi's right here, the Levi's tag. The left shoe comes with a hang tag. The first one says Jordan. The first side says Jordan, and then the right side says Levi Strauss & Co. And then on this side, you have the tongue of the shoe, and it also says the size right here, which is 11.5. Let me flip it out for you so you can see it. So I struck out on the shoe, and I went to round 2, try to get the shoe. I struck out again. I went on Facebook, so I'm part of a whole bunch of Facebook groups, and I saw a dude post a shoe in my size, and he said, this price ship, this price meetup. Now, I've never done a meetup before in New York City, because, I've seen a lot of horror stories, people get robbed and everything, but I was fiending, right? So I was like, let me look into it. So I looked into the guy's Facebook group. I saw that he had close to 300 friends on Facebook, and I had a couple of mutual friends with the individual from other people on other Facebook. Not to say that I knew them, not to say that they knew me, but it made me feel a little bit more comfortable with that. Then, through looking through his Facebook, I was able to find his IG page. I went to his IG page, which I actually put down here. I said S. Murphy, but he said that's not how it's pronounced, but I put his description in the below, and I actually put it on the screen. And I went to his page, and he had a feedback section. So the 4th picture on his page was feedback. So I went there, and I read through all the feedback. He had about 80 or 90 comments from different people. And what I did is I hit up each person, or I hit about 4 or 5 people up, just to see what their feedback was and to see if they did. Everybody that I spoke to said, yeah, the guy's legit. A lot of people, other people did meetups. So I did all my research just to make sure that I wasn't gonna get robbed or someone was gonna knock me out when I went there. So what we did is he texted me, he sent me his message. I sent him a message on Facebook. He sent me his phone number. We started texting each other. I chose the meetup place. We met in front of a train conductor at one of the stops in New York City, and he said that's fine. And I was there because I know there's gonna be a lot of people, cameras, and there's only one way in or out unless you hop over the turnstiles or anything like that. So met the guy. He showed me the shoes right there in public. I checked them out. I had already watched a million reviews on them just to make sure that they're legit, because that's the second thing. You might get the shoes, but then they're not legit. So legit checked them, everything checked out good, exchanged your money, and now I'm here with the shoes. So I was able to get them for less than half of what they're going for right now on GOAT, or not less than half, a little bit more than half, but less than that, much less than what market value is. And I know these shoes are only going to go up in value as long as they don't restock. So if they restock, then the value will go down, it'll probably go back up, but they probably will not restock based on the fact that the last Levi's did not restock. And most shoes that are collabs do not restock. So if you look at all the collabs from last year, like the Cause 4s, the Off-White collection, the Off-White collection came out a couple times. It was never really a restock though. They were reserving it for people and then they kind of restock. So most collabs do not restock overall. So I'll say this is my first pickup from 2018 and I'm happy with it. You know, I wouldn't pay $1,000 for these shoes, or I wouldn't pay $900 or $800 for these shoes. They are nice shoes, and when you get them in hand, you'll see that the material really does just feel like a jean material. Overall, the inside of the insole does feel good as well. Another thing I want to mention is on the inside of the shoe, it has Air Jordan and Levi's there as well too. And there's a lot of people doing different customizations with these shoes, just, you know, making them distressed. I think I'll just wear them as is. And on the laces, you have metal lace aglets, which are a little brown. But what I'll do is I'll give you some close-ups on the shoe. Tell me how you guys feel about the shoe overall. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I see Mello wear a shoe. I see Mello wear this shoe. He had a whole jean outfit on, and you know, they were flaming him for that. If you're buying aftermarket, the things to look for so that you can make sure that your shoes are legit is, when I looked at the reviews of the real versus fake, this material right here, where the netting is it's not as plush, and it looks very, very like low quality. This should be very plush, and let me take it out so I can kind of show you. But this right here is very soft. The other ones I was looking at were not as soft, and they look very cheap and fake. When I first got it, the cardboard here also doesn't have a good quality feel, but when I was looking at other reviews, you know, other people said the same. One thing also to look out for is not all of the Jordan 4s have the Levi's on there. Some of them just have the R and Co. Another thing that you want to look out is on the box. When you're looking at the Levi's on the box, the R should be cut off as well. It shouldn't have a full R. All the real ones I've seen have the R cut off. The fakes I see have a full R. And that should be the same on this paper at the bottom. And if you can't see, I'll give you more shoes, or more closer look. And last but not least, on the left shoe, it says Levi's. If you can't see it, I'll show you in the close-ups. Other than that, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a thumbs up for your boy. Much appreciative. That's the word. Yep, I think so. I think I said it right. And what's next? February is packed full of shoes. We got the bread toes. We got the Galaxy foams. What else we got? We got the Paul George 2s coming out February 10th. Those look fire, which are the PlayStation versions. We got the Black Cement 3s. Those are dropping. Then you got all the Black History Month shoes that's dropping as well too. There's a Jordan 1, there's a Vapor Max. Half the pack already dropped already, but there's another half still coming out. February is packed. They're coming for your refund money. Don't let Nike get all your money. Choose your shoes wisely. I always say go after the more limited stuff, because you can always sell that and then get the shoes that you really want at the end of the day. So other than that, thank you for watching. We're gonna be out and on to the next shoe.